Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this week's Plan With Me. This is for the week of July 24th through the 30th. This is the week of my oldest son's 11th birthday. So I am using this Jurassic kit from SBC. Flip through, it's an older format, and then the bottom washi, and then I am pulling in, well, there's the extra color, which is brown, and then I am pulling in these scripts that I foiled from Alicia Craft, which is just like the script sampler in sparkly red. I think I might pull in like gold foil too, because I feel like that would really pop. I don't really know about the yellow, but I think I might pull in gold foil. And then this dinosaur foil bundle from Alicia Craft as well. I think this is like a really old format, so it probably does not look like this anymore if she has it in shop, but this is in a green foil, so it's going to be real fun with all the foil colors. But as usual, I'm going to lay down the base and then the boxes, and then I will see you in the day by day.
It got me thinking now, should I take it or leave it out? It got me thinking now, and now I'm stuck in this loop again. It got me thinking now, should I take it or leave it out? What would happen if I talk to you? Got a feeling that I get a clue. Would you be my Fortnite? Would you be my Fortnite? Would you be my Fortnite? It got me thinking now, should I take it or leave it out? It got me thinking now, and now I'm stuck in this loop again. It got me thinking now, should I take it or leave it out? What would happen if I talk to you? Got a feeling that I get a blue. Would you be my Fortnite? What would happen if I talk to you? Would you be my Fortnite? Got a feeling that I get a blue. It got me thinking now. Would you be my Fortnite? What would happen if I talk to you? It got me thinking now. Would you be my Fortnite? What would happen if I talk to you? Would you be my Fortnite? It's like a vision you couldn't see clear, and now life's a conversation. You bet it's only one side of love. I hear you saying, you say you like me better all the way, and I swear that I try, but I was so blind. They say it works good if you let them stay, so I count my ties. This is my good, and now I'm saying, no, I'm saying, been sitting, resting, and drifting. That was all that I had. But no more, said no more. I faced it. My scars won't have ghosts. No more. You will never love me like I do. I would try to forget you, but I never do. And when I close my eyes, I'll know that you never by my side. You will never love me like I do. I would try to forget you, but I never do. And when my voice feels
Now it is time for the day by day. So for the sidebar, so there's like green, and then I have red scripts that are sparkly red, and then I have gold to bring in too. So we'll see how this looks at the end, but because obviously, like I just said, there's green foil. But for the month, I have this July script from Magical Sticker Co. And then for the sidebar, I have this little happy birthday thing from Once More With Love, Munchkin. And then happy birthday script from SVC and Declan script I made. And then I have this big, oh god, I didn't mean to stick it there. I don't know where I'm gonna put this. I'm just gonna put it like in the middle, I don't freaking know. But I have that from Sweet Eva's Paper, and then 1 month script from SPC to mark that there's 1 month until my birthday. And then with this little munchkin on a turtle, I have this script from Chris Press that is it's off of Freebie. So it's a little Sublime lyric. But on Monday, the first thing that I marked was that I slept like shit because I had, I don't know if it was like a stomach virus or, I don't know. I just had like stomach pain. So I know I talked about it in my last Play With Me. I was sick for a little bit and I would throw up because it hurt. So yeah, this day I marked sleeping like shit. This is like a super oopsed sticker. I'm like almost out of them. I must have kept them because they were oopsed. But that's from my shop in Font 4. And then this little cramped munchkin is from Once More With Love. Also, my nails are absolutely horrible. Don't judge me. And then I ended up sleeping in because that's what happens. But it still was not as late as it was the first day. I have not slept until noon in a very long time. So I have that from Whimsy, and then Sleep In script from Alicia Craft. And then I did end up doing some work after I woke up because I was feeling okay. Obviously not 100%, but work had to be done. So the work script's from Alicia Craft, and then this is from Paper and Milk. And then I watched Siesta Key. Is this the week that I finished Siesta Key? No, I did Siesta Key the next week, but I did watch Siesta Key this day. So this TV's from Nightingale Paper Co. And then Siesta Key is a script, a custom for my shop in Font 3. And this day I decided that I really wasn't going to eat anything because my stomach hurt more whenever I ate. So, like, I would be fine and then, like, literally sleep like crap because of it. But I decided to try some soup. So Joe literally went to the store and bought soup for me, and it still hurt my stomach. So I drank like the broth and ate some noodles. But I do have the soup icon for my shop, and then Sick AF script also for my shop in Font 6. And then Joe and I just kind of like relaxed in bed, which we don't do a lot. We usually like sit out like on the couch. But I do have this pajama icon from my shop. And then With My Love script from SBC. that's what we did for the rest of the night, is lay in bed. The first thing that I marked on Tuesday was that it was payday, so I had those dollar bills from my shop, and then payday script from Alicia Craft. And then I did have a headache when I woke up, which honestly is the best case scenario. This was the day that I started feeling better. But I had a headache, so I marked that with a little Winston medicine bottle and headache script in font 1 for my shop. So I did end up going back to sleep for a little bit, but I woke up without a headache and I was feeling much better. And I worked when I woke up. So same thing, different day. And then Joe and I did listen to true crime this day. So you know I'm feeling better is because I can focus on that and working. So I have these headphones from Sticky Perks and then True Crime Bench script from my shop in font 5. I didn't actually do it, but I have the stickers for it, so I marked it. Joe went and dropped off donations because our storage was full of them. I love to get rid of stuff, so that's the thing. And I use a Fox and Cactus Girl for that, and then drop off donation script from my shop in font 5 Duo. I did order Declan's cupcakes this day. So I have this little birthday cake bear from my shop, and then order a script for my shop again in font 5. I watched more Siesta Key, so I have this little TV again from Nightingale Paper Co. and script for my shop. And then I am the worst. I don't feel good and I don't eat, and then I'm like, oh my god, maybe I'll lose weight. And then I'm like, but if I eat, I want to eat something really bad. So we got Burger King. And that little Winston is from, like the little cup Winston is from Nightingale Paper Co. And then the script is from SBC. And then this technically happened on the 26th after midnight. I cried because my baby is so old. He's my firstborn. His birthday was this day on Wednesday. So I texted him and cried my eyes out because we've made it 11 years. But this little Munchkins from Once More With Love, and then In My Feelings script is from Alicia Craft. And then on Wednesday, obviously we did a freaking lot. So the first thing that I marked on this day was that it was my baby's birthday. So I have this birthday cake bear again for my shop, and then Happy Birthday Declan script that I made for the spread. He requested donuts for breakfast, so we got donuts. I have that little like poo donut from Paper and Milk. And then I made this script for the spread that was on my breakfast food sampler, but I only had one and I already used it. And then he opened some gifts. I usually think I only had him open one gift this day because I wanted to save the rest for his birthday, and then we were going shopping this day. So he didn't need a lot of gifts. But that's from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then open presents is from my shop in font 4. And then I did get a Barbie vinyl in the mail this day. It was the Walmart exclusive. It's like pink splatter. But I have this little bee from my shop. It's the Dream House, from the Dream House sheet. And then Happy Mail is from Alicia Craft. And then I got ready, so I have this little makeup icon from LYNNERDESIGNS, and I do PR for Lynn, so you can use Carly15 to save, or put my name in the notes to seller if anything's on sale. Either way, you will get my freebie. And then this Get Ready script is from my shop in font 5. And then we went like nerd shopping, which means that we went to like collectible stores. And I was looking for a Game Boy Color and I did not find one. But we ended up getting like Pokemon cards and just like stuff for him. I mean, the twins got stuff too, but I used this Pokédex from Papershire and then shopping script from Alicia Craft. And then he wanted Little Caesars for dinner, so we ended up getting that. So I have that little pizza from Once More With Love, and then dinner script from my shop in font 6. Then we got a grocery delivery randomly on Wednesday on his birthday. I think that it was just like our regular grocery order because I'm pretty sure we got groceries on Friday too. I have no idea. But I have this little grocery bag from Whimsy. And then grocery run is from Alicia Craft. And then after we got groceries, we decided to go back to one of the stores because they had a base set Charizard, which is like one of the original cards, like one of the original sets. And I wanted to get it for Joe, so that's what we did. And I have this little Charmander onesie emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then base set Charizard script I made. And it was graded, so that's even better. And then Declan wanted to make Grimace shakes, which obviously McDonald's had them. They don't anymore, but he wanted one on his birthday. So we decided to make him some because he found a recipe online. So I have this little, like, I don't know what it is, some drink from Fox and Cactus, and then milkshakes. Script I made. We ended up singing him happy birthday. We didn't have cake this day, but we did sing happy birthday to him. And I have this cake from Nightingale Paper Co. And then I literally like lit the candles and held them. It was just like 2 ones because he's 11. Before everybody went to bed because we were very busy. But yeah, we sang happy birthday, and then Joe and I watched a documentary, I guess, some true crime documentary called The Case Against Adnan Syed. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but if you don't know that case, it's wild. There was a podcast that went really into it, and oh my god, I have so many questions. I don't know. I'm skeptical. Anyway, I made the script, and then this is from Sweetest Paper, and that's the first half of the week. So far, it looks good with like the red and the gold and the green. On to the second half, though. The first thing on Thursday that I marked said I woke up with neck pain. So, because I could only sleep like literally in the fetal position while I was sick, I think that I really screwed up my neck. It's since better. It's been like 2 weeks, but it's since been better. However, I did wake up in pain. So I have this little medicine munchkin from Once More With Love, and then In Pain script from my shop in Fought 4. I worked this day. Wait, did I switch? Yeah, I must have switched these, but that's working. So hold on. We listened to the deck. That's what's next. So I have those headphones again from Sticky Perks, and then the deck is a custom for my shop, and then in Font 5 Duo, and then working, same thing, different day. Watch more Siesta Key, same thing, different day, again, story of my life. And then my daughter had gymnastics, and she had gymnastics like last week too, and then this week I have no idea what's going on because we just got like a terrible rainstorm last night. Like, it was downpouring for hours, and then like, I'm surprised that you couldn't hear it in the video I was recording, but anyway, it was downpouring for hours. It was flooding a lot, and the building, so we have like a dead mall. I don't know if everybody has a dead mall. We have a dead mall, but it's got anchor stores, and there's things in like the anchor stores because those are separate entities than the mall itself. So the mall is under new ownership, even though there's literally nothing in it. And anyway, the gymnastics is like temporarily in one of the buildings. It's literally like tarped off and fenced off from the rest of like the building. So like you can't really get to the rest of the store, but from the rain, the roof literally caved in. Like, there's pictures on the news sites and stuff, and we got an email, like, literally this day that I'm filming this. We woke up to an email saying that they're not allowed in and all of this stuff, which obviously from the pictures, there's like a big hole in the roof. It doesn't look like it's over the gymnastics area at all, but we have to go to their different, like, place that they, what do you call it? I don't know. Their different location now, and I still haven't gotten an email, like, if she's going at the same time or what, because how are you gonna accommodate all of them when there's like 6 classes going on at the one that she goes at anyway? I don't know, but yeah, that roof caved in and it's kind of wild. Anyway, she had gymnastics, and I used the space from McPlans and Gymnastics Custom for my shop in font 3. And then Joe actually brought her this day so I could get freebies designed because it was pushing the end of the year, oh my god, the end of the month. And I had yet to do that. I was just so busy. I'm so thankful for August right now. July was a shit show, but I do have this little Munchkin computer screen from Once More With Love, and then Design Script from Magical Sticker Co. And then Joe cooked dinner this night, so I have this little like Kirsten Munchkin, and then with my love script from SBC. And then I was feeling nauseous because why not? It was just not my week. But I have this little Unwell Girl from Fox and Cactus, and then Nauseous AF script from my shop in Font 5 Duo. And then on to Friday, the first thing I marked was working. So same thing, different day. And then kind of wondering why I didn't use one of these. Maybe there wasn't one left, I don't know. Anyway, my kids wanted to restart their Tamagotchis, so we did that, and I ended up having to take care of Jude's. So I have this, it's for my retro game sheet, it's literally a Tamagotchi. And then with Jude script for my shop, it's custom in font 4. Oh, this is the day that we got more groceries, so grocery bags from Paper and Milk, and then grocery run again is from Alicia Craft. And we listened to more true crime, so headphones from Sticky Perks, and True Crime Binge from my shop in Font 5 Duo. This day we did a bunch of cleaning after work too, because Declan's party was this day on Saturday, and I did dishes for the first time in like a year and a half, maybe even 2.5 years. Maybe it was just a year and a half, but I have this dishes icon for my shop, and then clean script from Alicia Craft. And then I also washed my bedding. So I have that little messy bed icon for my shop, and then laundry script from Alicia Craft, which I don't always mark. I just had the space, I guess. I'm sure I like took other things out too. And then I made some crock pot meatballs that are what are they called? Garlic honey. Oh my god, they're so freaking good. But this little pot is from Whimsy, and the meatballs a custom for my shop in Font 3. And then this day is the day that I resold my soul to Tom Nook. I actually didn't like restart my island. I literally restarted it like a year before. I don't think I've played much since literally last August, so this day that I'm filming, I finally got my island to 3-star. But I have this little Isabel from Nightingale Paper Co. And then Animal Crossing script is for my shop in Font 5. On Saturday, the first thing I marked was that it was my baby's party. So I have this Coffee Monsters Co. like emoji with the balloons, and then Bub's party custom for my shop. And then it was my friend Elizabeth's birthday as well, so I marked that with the Nightingale Paper Co. cake, and then Elizabeth custom for my shop in Font 6. Then I took a shower, and apparently I just decided to pull this angry girl, because who takes a shower like that? But I need to use them. And that's from Fox and Cactus. And then shower is a script for my shop in Font 1. Then I did a face mask. I feel like I literally marked this on the twins' birthday too, so I thought it would be funny to mark the same thing on his party day. But that little skincare bear is from my shop, and then face mask is from Player Choco. And then I marked that we set up for the party. So I have this party balloons icon from my shop, and then decorate script in font 4 for my shop. I also played Animal Crossing like all day because there was less people at his party. It's actually really sad because a lot of people shit on his birthday. Like a couple people didn't come, and then like people were only there for like an hour. Like my sister came and literally left barely an hour later. Like I don't even think she was here for an hour, and she travels from 2 hours away, so it was upsetting to him, which I totally understand. I literally get it because my birthday is the end of August, and there were so many August birthdays in the month of August that by the time it's my birthday, everybody's like happy birthday out. And I don't know, it just still broke my heart that people weren't around for his birthday. He did have 3 friends come over and 2 stayed the night, so that's great. I did invite 4, even though the one's mom never texted me back, so even better. But yeah, it just sucks that he gets kind of the short end of the stick when it comes to birthdays. And I also feel like having twins, everybody wants to associate with the twins because they have twins in their life. I'm sure that sounds weird as hell, but coming from having 1 baby to having literally 3 kids, I've seen it a lot. Everybody wanted to be involved with my twin pregnancy, but not my single pregnancy. So, or like meet the twins after they were born, but not meet Declan. So I totally 1000% understand where he's coming from, but my heart just breaks for him. However, I played Animal Crossing like all day. That's where I was, starting at. I don't even know if that's what I was even talking about before I went on that little tangent. However, I marked the same way. And then we ordered pizza. So we got Domino's. And this is from Once More With Love Again. I'm pretty sure this little guy is drooling too. Is that just like a mark? Is that a mark? I think he is drooling because he's in this one too. That's funny. Anyway. And then the Domino scripts from my shop. It's actually on the pizza sampler, but I don't have Domino's in shop. But that's in font 4. And then we opened presents. So I have that little Once More With Love. No, just kidding. The Coffee Monsters Co. Dude again. And then open presents again from my shop in font 4. I put that on there crooked as hell. That's fine. And then it was cake time, so we had literally cupcakes. They were like blood red, and they were like leaking orange because of all the food coloring, but that's from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then I made the script. And then I marked that we had a little sleepover. Well, I didn't. I stayed in my bed playing Animal Crossing for a long time, but the boys had a sleepover. Also, because the 3 friends that I invited, one's a girl, and I would have been like okay with her staying because I do have a daughter, so it's not like too weird. She could have slept, like they all slept in the living room anyway, but she could have got her own like air mattress. But I don't want to make like her mom feel weird. But the 2 boys did stay the night, and they both actually have been friends with him since kindergarten, so that's pretty cool. But at one point, I had like 3 boys in my living room playing VR, and we had to like clear out we moved our furniture so there was enough room for all 3 boys to have enough space, so that was pretty wild. But I did use this Nightingale Paper Co. I also pulled this little thing in. It's not, oh, this one too. Anyway, this Nightingale Paper Co. Winston to mark the sleepover. And then on to Sunday. The first thing that I marked is that I made cinnamon rolls for, boys. I made 2 rolls and they were all gone. So I have the cinnamon roll icon for my shop, and then cook script from Alicia Craft. Played more Animal Crossing, obviously. Just literally cut her in half so that it fit here. So same thing, different day. And then I did do some work. I finished up sale orders this day from the Ultimate Planner sale. And we did listen to true crime. This is after the boys went home. Oh God. And then I did have a double Red Bull because I was dead. Like, DED dead. So I have this McPlans Red Bull Pig and then double Red Bulls, a script from my shop in font 3. Actually, it's custom. And then I did end up snuggling, so I snuggled the boys, but I snuggled my boys. Jude was in the morning, and then Declan was later on because he, obviously, I talked about it like 5 minutes ago about how he felt really sad about the whole nobody gives a shit about his birthday thing. So I did mark that though with this McPlans thing because the boys don't usually snuggle. I mean, Amelia doesn't either. I lied, Jude snuggles all the time. Amelia and Declan don't. But I do have this McPlans like Pig with Sun, and then with the boys script from my shop in font 6 that I cut because I have a big box. I have hiccups, oh my God. And then we have Wendy's for dinner because apparently we didn't buy any groceries for like us. So I have this Wendy's bag for my shop, and then the scripts from SBC. And then Joe and I watched Dateline this night, and I have that same like Sweetest Paper icon or character sticker, and then TV time script from Alicia Craft. And that was the week of my baby's birthday. So I'm gonna throw out my planner and then I will be right back. Here's the finished spread. I don't hate the red and the orange. The red, the gold, and the green. I do wish that like this one only has gold. I think that's the only one because these have red. Just like, I wish there was more red in this day. But other than that, I like it. And here's everything that's left of this kit. I did have this color, so I don't know why I didn't use one of those. But was I going to use one of those? Oh, maybe I was kind of there. I don't freaking know, but there's a box right there too. Yeah, that is everything for this week's Plan With Me. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you next time. Bye.